Welcome back, folks. Rob Franek here, Editor-in-Chief at the Princeton Review, and we're about to do a deep dive into how you can identify your best fits school. Let's pick up where we left off. In the last video, we talked about how college admissions are more unpredictable than they have ever been before, but I am here to tell you, if you can change your perspective and think like a college, folks, it's a game changer. Here's what I mean. We see schools like UCLA, the University of California at Los Angeles, getting upwards of 100,000 applications each year. But do you know how many freshmen actually enroll? About 6,000. Those sound like intimidating numbers, but let's do the math. In 2018, just under 114,000 college hopefuls applied. About 16,000 of them were admitted. That's an admit rate of 14%. And for lots of prospective applicants, a small number like that, 14%, is really scary. But remember this, that we're talking about 14% of 114,000 application. Now, UCLA knows that many of those 114,000 students are applying to lots of other schools, and so they can't expect that every admitted student will actually attend. So knowing that they have about 6,000 slots, they have to admit more than double the number of applicants. In other words, the yield, the percentage of admitted applicants who actually enroll at UCLA is just about 39%. Applicants don't like unpredictability in the admission process, and understandably so. Having lots of applicants for relatively few spots means that it's hard to know what your admission prospects truly are. And at a certain point, it can start to feel random, but there's a way to make it much less random. You need to think like a college. So let's get inside the heads of admission officers just for a quick moment. Here's the secret. College admission officers don't love volatility either. For them, having 114,000 applicants for just 6,000 first-year spots means that it's hard to know how many admitted students will actually attend. If they admit too many and lots attend, then they have a space problem. If they admit too few and they don't fill up the class, then they have a money problem. They ultimately want to admit students who want to attend, and that improves their yield and makes their admission process less volatile. It also increases the likelihood that their students will stick around and not be among the 37% of students who transfer from one college to another at least once in their college undergraduate experience. So let's review. Your goal is to get in. Their goal is to maximize their yield. What if you could align those two goals? Well, folks, spoiler alert, you can. There are 6 key criteria that colleges use to evaluate each candidate: GPA, standardized tests, extracurricular activities, letters of recommendation, college interview, and wait for it, demonstrated interest. And folks, demonstrated interest is one of the truly big ones. But what is demonstrated interest? Demonstrated interest is all the stuff that you do to show a school that, number 1, you have done your homework about them, number 2, you're a good fit for them, and vice versa. It's your showing up on campus and online, plus you're reaching out to admission offices with well-formulated questions. Remember that your outreach will become part of your admission file at each of those schools. You are making the case in your application that you know what the school uniquely has to offer and what you uniquely stand to contribute and derive if you're actually admitted. But here's what it's not. It is not you doing a find and replace for your college essay to switch University A's names for University B names. It's not a generic statement about you loving a particular school. It's specific information showing that you've really given thought, true thought, to your educational path and why that school in particular is the right place for you. It's a demonstration that you thought about not just why they should want you, but also why you should want them. At the Princeton Review, we are big believers in fit. We've surveyed 140,000 students at 385 schools for our best colleges booked and asked them about what life is really like on campus. We published 62 different top 20 ranking lists to help you find schools that align your values and your interests. Want to live in a tight-knit college town? Check out Clemson University, which tops the list of schools with stellar town-gown relations. If it's important for you to attend a school that is LGBTQ friendly, then Bryn Mawr University, the University of North Carolina at Asheville, and of course, Franklin W. Olin College of Engineering should be on your list. How about if you value diversity? Students at Rice University report race and class interaction that is high. And also think about the mundane but crucial parts of daily life as well. Do you love a good meal? Well, you'll probably eat 3 of them each day, so you'll want to take a good look at the University of Massachusetts at Amherst, which tops our list of schools with best campus food. And if creature comforts matter to you, then take a close look at Washington University in St. Louis, which is #1 on our list of colleges with the best dorms. It's true that lots of colleges offer extracurriculars like radio and TV stations, as well as podcasts, but if you're hoping to be the next Hoda star of NBC's Today Show, you'll probably want to check out Syracuse University, Elon University, Hofstra University, of course, Emerson College up in Boston. And that just cites a few of the schools that have such facilities and programs and expert advisors to help you take your audio skills to the next level. Whether you're interested in politics or college newspapers or theater, whatever makes you excited to start your higher education career, do your homework and find out where those opportunities are. And then show colleges that you've done that research. Show why you're a good fit. You'll be more likely to get in and more likely to stay in once you get there. Colleges know this. They know it well, and they'll be more likely to admit you. Folks, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to our channel for the latest expert college tips and keep watching this learning playlist to find out the top admissions factor at every school. Can you guess what it is?